Non-binary pals. Oh man, today's video it's gonna be a doozy. So I found this woman, just by randomly scrolling through Instagram. So this was like a natural find in the wild, and I came across this ad that she had, and it was like, find out your female metabolic type by taking this test. And you can lose weight like faster by finding this out. It just seemed very, very like, I don't know about this, right? So then I did a little bit of research, and that's why we're going to be talking about this today. So the person that we're going to be talking about today, her name is Holly Dolke, I believe is how you pronounce her name. And so I kind of want to show you guys. So she is a YouTuber. So this is her channel right here. So she is someone that is very, very popular. So she has 1.45 million subscribers. All right. So she's very, very popular. And this is her channel. This is like her most recent videos. But if you go to her homepage and you look at her popular like workout, so she has like a lot of like intense flat stomach workout, slim legs workout, 1 week flat stomach workout. And they look how many views these have, right? These are like bangers of videos, like millions and millions and millions of views. Okay, so that's kind of who she is. She's a kind of like a YouTuber, fitness YouTuber. It kind of, the vibes that I get from this, someone in the chat already said it, but the vibes that I get are like V-Shreds, but like a female version of that. And so what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be taking her test to find out our female metabolic rate. And then we're going to go over, she has a video, because I've already done all of this stuff, but I'm going to do it with you guys live as well. We're going to find out this, our metabolic type, and there's some things that we are going to hopefully debunk for you guys, and just hopefully make the fitness world a little bit better of a place, getting rid of some of the BS that you see a lot of. Okay, so we are going to be going to her Instagram. So this is her Instagram right here. She has like 200,000 followers. And then what we're going to do, so it says fitness YouTuber 1.4 million and pink dragon creator, results from home, no equipment, find the best diet and training for you. So what we're going to do is click on this link that she has in her profile, which will take us to this, it takes us to this, basically a way to find out our female metabolic type. So it says Pink Dragon with Holly Dolke. Discover the best way to get your ideal body based on your female metabolic type. All right, so what age group best describes you? I'm in my 40s. Okay, what is your biggest challenge to getting your ideal body? Losing fat. I am at least 20 pounds or more above my ideal body weight. Toning up. I'm 5 to 15 pounds from my ideal body weight with a few soft areas. Adding weight. I'm skinny and I would like to add some curves to the right places. So I'm struggling with losing fat. So, and then the next question, how are your energy levels throughout the day? Exhausted. I wake up tired, even after a full night of sleep. Crashing. My energy crashes periodically throughout the day. Mealtime dip. My energy levels are pretty good, but can dip before or after meals. Excellent. I have sustained energy throughout the day, and I never feel tired. Facts. I'm never tired, all right? Which of the following foods do you crave the most? Sweets. Chocolate, ice cream, candy, cookies. Savory, chips, pizza, pretzels. Meat. That just makes me laugh. Sorry. Burger, steak, and bacon. No cravings. I don't have any cravings and eat perfectly all the time. Your boy loves savory, so we're gonna click savory. What's the biggest reason you find it challenging to stick to a healthy eating plan? Time. I'm too busy to shop, prepare, and cook healthy meals. Taste. I find healthy foods bland, and I miss old ways of eating. Eating out. I find it challenging to eat healthy when I'm out with my friends and family. Motivation. I don't see my body changing quickly enough, so it's hard to stay motivated. None. I find it easy to stick to healthy eating plan and never slip up. Motivation. I struggle with it. What best describes your daily activity levels? Inactive, lightly active, pretty active, very active. Let's say I'm lightly active. Alrighty. Final question. How quickly are you ideally looking to get the body you want? 4 weeks or less, 5 to 8 weeks, 9 to 12 weeks, 4 to 6 months, 6 months or more. Okay, so I'm going to say the only real answer here should be this last one. Okay, so this should be the only answer because it's going to take longer than 6 months, but your boy likes some fast results. So 4 weeks or less, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to, my first name is Jackie. I've already done this. The email that we're going to do is an email that I created when I was like 7 years old. And let's see our plan, huh? So my female metabolic type is PDB. Here's what that means. And so there's a video here that plays. So I have already watched the video. It's 30 minutes long, so we're not going to be watching the whole video in this segment. You guys can feel free to do it yourself if that's something that you want to do. But there's a lot that goes on. So it takes you to this website as well. So it's like this is right under the video that plays, but it says, my Ultra Burn program is designed to get your results, and here's proof. And then she has a ton of different, people that have lost weight on the program. So here's what's included in my Ultra Burn fat loss program. Okay. My 15 minute hourglass method includes workouts. Workout with me. Hourglass method workouts. These short but effective workouts target your waist, core, hips, and thighs, shaping your body into that sexy hourglass figure. Okay. Real-time workouts. Work out with me in real time. I'll be guiding you through each exercise, hold you accountable, and keep you going. Just show up and you'll get all your workouts done in 15 minutes. This is the closest option to training with me personally. How much do you want to bet that they're pre-recorded workouts that she just puts up and is like, they're real? Okay. Daily plan. Your workouts and rest days are all planned out for you for 90 days, day by day, so you're set up for success. No gym or equipment required. You can do all these workouts at home, at the park, on the go. All you need is a phone, laptop, or tablet. And then she kind of goes over all of these things. But this is when you know. This is when you know it's a scam. All right? This is like, I just want to make this clear. I have never, ever, 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 ever seen a website like this that isn't BS, okay? When they start doing stuff like this and they say like, oh, it's actually this much, it's worth $27. Like, worth $27 to who? To you? You're the one that made up this price. It's worth whatever you say it's worth, right? The Booty Builder program, it's a free bonus. It's worth $47. By who? Who said that? You said that. Like what? And it's 2 weeks of a booty. Sorry. Okay, so you scroll down here and then look at this. This is when you know. Okay? This is when you know. Build the best body ever. Build your best body ever. Everything for just $297. But wait, it's on sale for $37. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen, ever in my entire life, whenever you go to a website where they say it's this much and then it's already discounted, BS every time. My BS meter goes off the charts. Okay, but I want to scroll back up to this video. So I have pre-recorded some of the video because you can't scroll through this video. It's impossible. But we are going to check out some of the pre-recorded parts. And then I'm going to talk about, because there's one thing that she brings up that she says she has the secret to lose weight. She says she has this secret that no one else has, and it's just specifically through her workouts, which is literally BS. Okay. So we're going to watch a clip of the video, a couple clips, and we're going to go over that. All right, so here's the video. The audio isn't the best because my producer actually, she recorded it on her phone, so the audio is not the best. But again, this is the only way to actually show it without watching the whole 30-minute video, which I don't want to do. So this is the claim that she makes, that she has the secret to lose fat that no one else has, all right?
The number one thing that influences your metabolism the most is actually your hormones.
So the number one thing that influences your metabolism is your hormones. I'm sure you guys have heard that many, many times before.
Which brings me on to the second tip that I want to share with you for your specific metabolic type. Because when I was doing all of my research into the science of fat loss, I came across one little hormone that blew me away when I first heard of it.
So this is like the smoking gun that she has. This is like the reason that she has the secret to help everyone lose weight. Alrighty?
You see, even though there are over 200 known hormones in the body, and many like estrogen and testosterone.
And one thing, okay, so this is one thing that I thought, this is why I kind of said, like, she seems like the female version of V-Shreds, is because she, like, pronounces a lot of the words, like, really wrong. Like, really, really wrong. And it just seems like she's reading off of a teleprompter, and she doesn't even know what she's really talking about. So like, my hot take is that there's a big company that's behind this and she's just the face of it. That's what I think is going on here, which I think will make a little bit more sense once we get a little more into it, okay?
Were discovered almost just a century ago. In 2012, a group of Harvard scientists discovered a new hormone, and they found that not only does this new hormone have incredible fat-burning potential, it can also slow down again the process. What's the name of this miraculous hormone? It's called irisin, and that's something that our bodies are.
So it's called irisin, okay? So she pronounces it right that time, but just listen. Just listen for the rest of the video.
Capable of producing naturally. Now, I'm going to tell you how you can do that in just a few moments. But first, let me show you why irisin is so.
You guys, she pronounces it right the first time. I've watched this whole 30-minute video. Literally every single time after that, she pronounces it wrong. Maybe that's not that big of a deal, but it just, for me, if that's literally, okay, remember, this is the crux of the whole reason that she has the secret to lose weight that other people know nothing about. Literally the crux, okay? That she pronounces wrong every other time in the video. Every other time. You're telling me you've done hours and hours and hours and days of research and you pronounced it wrong every other time other than the first time? I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Powerful. And how women with your metabolic type can take advantage of this fat burning with your literally doing nothing. So the first thing to understand is that we have two different types of fat cells: white fat cells and brown fat cells.
So white fat cells and brown fat cells. This is true, and we're going to go into that later, all right?
Now, what the white fat cells do is take excess energy from food and drink and store this as body fat. But the brown fat cells work completely differently. You see, they are designed to take that stored body fat and burn it as energy as a way to keep your body warm. Here's how a professor at Harvard Medical School, Dr. Anthony Kamaroff, summed this up. He said brown fat cells don't store fat, they burn fat. If your goal is to lose weight and you want to increase the number of brown fat cells and decrease your white fat cells. So now that we know.
So basically what she's saying here is that she has a way to increase the brown fat cells and get rid of the white. She has a secret way that no one else has, okay? That's the claim that is being made here, all right?
That we need more brown fat cells and less white fat cells. The question is, how exactly do we do that? That's where irisin, the hormone I just talked to you
again, pronounced completely wrong,
about, becomes so exciting. Because as Dr. Kamaroff explains, irisin travels through your body and its blood and alters your fat cells. It actually turns your white fat cells into brown fat cells, making it easier for your body to simply let go of all that stubborn and nagging body fat. And as amazing as that is, it actually gets even better, because scientists also believe that irisin could have a strong foundation of youth effect. After they discovered that.
So now she is claiming that if you figure out this irisin, I'm going to pronounce it wrong because she is, then all of a sudden now you don't age either. Come on. Does this not scream BS to you?
Women who had higher levels of irisin are more biologically young compared to women who had lower levels. And the reason for that is that they believe irisin slows down the rate at which part of our cells called telomeres shorten. Studies have already proven that the quicker our telomeres shorten, the faster our cells die off and the older we look.
Okay, so that's the first video, and then I also have a second video that goes in a little bit as well, so we're going to watch that too.
It means with the right levels of irisin, your body basically reprograms the fat-burning cells into fat-burning mode. Not to mention that all the added bonuses of feeling and looking younger than even your real age.
So again, what she is claiming here is that she has a way to help you lose fat faster and not age. Okay. Do you think if this was real, it wouldn't be everywhere? Okay? Do you really think that you have a secret to burn fat and slow down aging or reverse it and no one else is talking about it? Are you kidding me? Just think for a second. If you end up watching this video, she can anti-age me. Seems like maybe other people would care about this. Like, come on.
Perhaps you're asking the same question that I was when I first heard all about this. If this hormone is so powerful, how come people aren't talking about it more? Because even though its discovery in 2012 is really recent compared to other hormones, it's not like it was discovered last week either. But outside of all the medical community, a few people are even aware of its existence of icerin.
So you're telling me that this has been known about since 2012, and like the fitness community is like, no way. Or the beauty community isn't like, no, I don't want to use that. I don't want to make money to help with anti-aging. Like, come on, dude.
And the reason why it actually is quite shocking. You see, any weight loss solution as powerful as icerin would obviously be in high demand. So the big pharmaceutical companies are exploring ways that they can create a new drug and supplement from it. And since it could be worth...
So you're telling me because the pharmaceutical company is trying to make drugs for it, that they're somehow making it so no one knows about it? And if so, how did you figure out... Oh, dude, this stuff is so frustrating.
Billions to make sense that they do want to keep this quiet, especially since you can increase your icerin.
So then how did you figure it out? What are you, freaking James Bond? How did you figure it out? How did you figure out? All of a sudden, I'm the freaking international man of mystery. I was able to figure this thing out when no one else... Come on.
Levels 100% naturally without drugs or supplements. And if you're wondering how, well, I'm glad that you asked. Because as simple as it sounds, the answer is exercise. However, there is a catch to that.
There isn't. There is no catch, okay? Listen here. So there is a way that you can increase irisin, and it is through exercise, which we will get into, but there's no catch. There's no secret, okay? But she claims there is, and that's what the sell is, okay? That's what she is trying to sell, is the secret to releasing more irisin into your body through her workouts that are super special irisin workouts. Okay. Because
studies have shown that some exercises are amazing for boosting icerin, and other types of exercises are basically useless. For example, one double-blind study, which is a gold standard of specific studies, took a group of 30 women and put them into two groups. The women in the first group, they were doing the traditional cardio workouts, about 45 minutes long. Whilst the women in the second group did a very different type of workout that was about 15 minutes long.
Interesting. I wonder if she has 15-minute workouts that she's trying to sell.
Afterwards, the researchers reacted samples compared to different levels of icerin levels. And what they found left them absolutely amazed. Because the women from the first group had a zero rise in icerin, whilst the women in the second group experienced a huge surge in the fat-melting hormone.
I'm sorry. How do you pronounce the thing that is the crux of your entire video wrong and not refilm the video? How? Am I crazy for thinking that this is like ridiculous? Like, for literally the crux of the whole video, you pronounced it wrong the whole... Why would you not refilm it? Sorry.
And similar results have even been found in other studies, proving that all the exercise has the same effects on icerin levels. Some exercise have zero effect, some boost isolin even right away, while others lead to boost it hours later, but those levels also elevated for the rest of the day. Now, when I discovered this, I decided to start experimenting. I mixed and matched some of my exercises that were proven to rise those isogen levels the most.
She's called isogen that time. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, so those are the videos that I have recorded. And so, again, there is some truth, okay? So there is some truth to what she is saying. Like, there was a study in Harvard from 2012 where it found out about irisin. Frick, she's making me say it wrong. Irisin, and there was like there was a good correlation between the things. But it is not as simple as she is making it out to be, and she does not have some secret workout that is able to increase those levels. So I'm going to go over an article that I found that explains it very, very well. This is an article that I found from Healthline, who I've used their articles before. They really seem to be pretty good from what I've seen. So the article here is talks about like brown fat and fat cells, and so it says brown fat, what you should know. And again, remember, they talked about the white fat cells and the brown fat cells. Okay, so we're going to read this article. So it says brown fat, what you should know. What is brown fat? You may be surprised to learn that the fat in your body is made up of different colors. Scientists have identified both white and brown fat. The brown color is also sometimes referred to as beige, bright, or inductible BAT. What is the purpose of body fat? Each kind of fat serves a different purpose. White fat, or white adipose tissue, is the is the standard fat you're likely known about your whole life. It stores your energy in large fat droplets that accumulate around the body. The accumulation of fat helps keep you warm by literally providing insulation to your organs. In humans, too much white fat isn't a good thing, leads to obesity. Too much white fat around the midsection may also create higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other diseases. Brown fat, or brown fat adipose tissue, BAT, stores energy in a smaller space than white fat. It's packed with iron-rich mitochondria, which is how it gets its color. When brown fat burns, it creates heat without shivering. The process is called thermogenesis. During this process, the brown fat also burns calories. Brown fat is highly regarded as a possible treatment for obesity and some metabolic syndromes. Scientists used to believe that only babies have brown fat, which makes up about 5% of their total body mass, or we've all heard, baby fat. They also thought this fat disappeared by the time most people reached adulthood. What researchers now know is that even adults have small reserve of brown fat. It's typically stored in small deposits around the shoulders and neck. How to get brown fat? In a way, brown fat is good fat. Humans with higher levels of brown fat may have lower body weights. For example, all people have some constitutive brown fat, I think that's the word, which is the kind you're born with. There's also other forms that's recruitable. This means that it can change to brown fat under the right circumstances. This recruitable type is found in muscles and white fat throughout your body. There are certain drugs that can cause the browning of white fat. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. A drug used to help manage insulin resistance, which can help brown fat accumulation. However, this drug is also associated with weight gain, fluid retention, and other side effects, so it can't be used as a quick fix for people looking to gain more brown fat. Turn the temperature down. Exposing your body to cool and even cold temperatures may recruit more brown fat cells. Some research has suggested that just 2 hours of exposure each day to temperatures around 66 degrees may be enough to turn recruitable fat to brown. You may consider taking a cold shower or ice bath, turning the thermostat down a few degrees in your home, or going outside in cold weather. Are other ways to cool your body and possibly create more brown fat. It says, eat more. In one study, researchers overfed mice and found those with more brown fat burn more calories. They stayed leaner and healthier this way. They were also protected from obesity and other metabolic diseases. But that doesn't mean you should start eating more to activate brown fat cells. Overeating is still considered a major cause of obesity. More research is needed before this method can be recommended. For now, continue to follow a well-balanced diet of whole foods. And this is the big one, okay? Exercise. Other research on mice suggests that a protein called irisin may help transform white to brown. Humans also produce this protein. Researchers uncovered that people who are sedentary produce far less irisin compared to those who exercise often. Specifically, levels are increased when people do more intense aerobic interval training. Exercise is highly recommended by doctors to fight obesity and keep the cardiovascular system running strong. Current physical activity guidelines for adults include doing one of the following every week: 150 minutes of moderate activity such as walking or playing tennis, 75 minutes of vigorous activity such as jogging or swimming laps. And then this is important. There's not enough research to know for sure if exercise creates more brown fat, but exercise has so many health benefits that you should do it regardless. All right, and then we're going to read the takeaway. So at the very bottom, it says, more research is needed before doctors can hand out a pill or other quick fix to convert your white fat to brown. Before you start taking ice baths, eating everything inside, or turning down your thermostat, consider basic diet and exercise. These healthy lifestyle habits have the power to help you shred extra pounds, keep your heart and lungs strong, and ward off heart disease, diabetes, and other obesity-related diseases. Okay, so at the end of the day, there's not enough research to say whether or not you can even do this. You can even turn white fat to brown fat. But at the end of the day, remember, this is important. If anyone ever says that they have a method to help you lose weight that doesn't include calories in and calories out and just moving your body, they are lying to you and they are trying to make money off of you. And that is exactly what's going on here. The reason that I've gotten so mad about this is because it's so freaking frustrating, because this is the stuff that makes the fitness industry look so ridiculous. No one has a secret, because if they did, one, they would be billionaires and they would be able to sell that to everyone in sight. And two, they wouldn't be the only person that would be promoting it, right? It would be everywhere. So this is so incredibly frustrating, and I know that she's not the only person that does this, but just be careful. Like, if someone says that they have something that is too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Like, full stop, it's too good to be true.